It is purely a race machine. So basically the X-Race is a full competition wing. It was designed to win the races. That's what it's made for. Yeah, the races were kind of slalom in the beginning, and then later on it was also upwind, downwind, and all the different formats. So that's why we started with a different type of wings. And of course, the evolution is also there, and we make progress in the evolution and in the designs. So the Aura X doesn't have the double skin design. It's just the frame and the canopy. So it's totally different wing. It's more made for, let's say, freestyle wave. And this one is really pure racing. The Aura X and the Aura X2 has different materials. So the Aura X2 have two different Alula materials, and this one has just Alula Gold, which is the stiffest one, and it's full out of Alula Gold. That means it's the stiffest version you can get, almost. So the advantage is that you have under skin and the lower upper skin, so you can design the profile, and you can, you know, from the plane designs, and so you can form the best profile to go upwind and downwind, and that's the advantage here. And otherwise you always have just the profile of the canopy. Here you can really design it how it should work. We have like two valves. Once the wind is getting in, you see the shape of the profile and a very thin trailing edge and very thick profile in the front. We designed different air takes, also different diameters, and we find out that with the two air intakes, it's the best solution here, and fully inflate the whole wing. Probably you shouldn't swim for hours in the water with the wing, but normally it's not so easy. If you just fall and starting again, it's really floating on the surface like a double surface paraglide, or from kiteboarding, you know it also, it's dropping in the water. You have some time to start. It's not floating. It's floating, but not draining all the water in. In the process, we make a lot of steps to really save weight. Alula by itself is a little bit lighter. Of course, it's more material, like a normal wing, but we made all the extra work to have a light and pretty rigid wing here. Boom is very important because all the racers are using harness lines to use bigger wings. So actually also this one, you can use bigger than our X2. It absorbs more wind, and to get the stiffness for the middle strut, boom is very important, but also to have the right pressure point to adjust the harness line on the right spot, you need the boom. I personally would pump it by 8 to 9 psi, but I know racers even pump it up to 10 psi, which is kind of risky sometimes for the bladder, but we have a very thick bladder material which absorbs a lot of stress. But I would recommend between 8 and 9. So the wing is designed for ambitious racers, not for a free rider, but for everybody who wants to go fast on their spot, or just loves to race.